Hello everyone, Josh here with Enemy Impact, bringing you guys some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, and today we're not really here to showcase the Morphtronic deck because I didn't really build a deck that I would really like to showcase in terms of PvP. But what I am here to show you is kind of a big combo that a lot of people have completely overlooked when it comes to Morphtronics, and that card is Double Tool C&D. So I guess today, if you want to put a pun on it, you can call today's video a tool tip, which is kind of funny because the card's name is Double Tool, so whatever. Anyways, so we're going to be showcasing the power of that card and how it can actually create a Dyna Lock scenario that a lot of people just are not talking about. They're undervaluing this card a lot. This card does a lot of things, and we will talk about it during the duel replay. Now, keep in mind, when you watch this duel replay, this is not actually two people trying to beat each other. This is just us trying to run a specific combo to show you guys how it can work in a real-time scenario. So keep that in mind. When you see some plays happen in a certain way and you're like, why didn't you do that? Why didn't you do that? It's because we weren't actually trying to beat each other. We were just trying to showcase this combo. So, anyways, let's go into the duel replay. And again, thank you so much, Ratchet, who has been helping me a lot with the Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro deck test videos that we've been doing here on the channel. He also helped with today's video as well, so thank you so much for that. Now, we're just running a Bash Misawa Life Boost Alpha. I mean, it's not really a skill that you'd use either. Like I said, I just threw this together quickly so we can showcase how the combo works and how deadly it can actually be. I believe he's just running like an Arc Brave Dragon deck, I do believe. Now you can see here on turn 1, we go in and use Scopin. We go Scopin into Radion, which of course will allow us to bring out a Power Tool Dragon. Now since I'm not running more than like 4 equipped spells, I'm not going to be able to unfortunately search for one with Power Tool's effect because I only have 2 in the deck. They need 3 more in the deck since I started with 2 Power Tools in this replay, but that is what it is. So here we go. Bringing out Power Tool Dragon. Alright, Power Tool Dragon. Now, what's interesting is a lot of people don't want to run Power Tool because they're like, but you don't get the 1,000 attack boost on your opponent's turn. That's fine. That's fine. Power Tool Dragon still has its own built-in protection. People keep forgetting that. Reading cards 2018, right? If this card would be destroyed while equipped with an equipped spell card, you can send one of those cards to the graveyard instead. So it can actually survive. It has built-in protection for at least 1 destruction. Also, this card reads, during your opponent's turn, your opponent cannot select a monster other than the equipped monster as an attack target. An opponent's monster that battles the equipped monster is destroyed at the end of the damage step. So it still also has value in monster destruction. People. You're undervaluing Double Tool C&D. I'm telling you, this is the best card for Morphtronics from the entire new mini box. Accelerator is a really good card, of course. Scopin is really good for setting up for Power Tool, but if you want to talk about versatility in the deck and what it can do for you both offensively and defensively, Double Tool C&D is by far the best card from the new box, and I would highly recommend you always run this as a 3 of if you are running a Morphtronic deck, because not only how powerful it is in combination with Power Tool, it's also good for all your other Morphtronics outside of course Radion, because he's a Thunder type. Just so you guys know, keep that in mind. Alright, let's keep going. So he's just going to summon Felgrand. Alright. So we're just going to go ahead and just destroy that because, you know, why not? Needlebug Nest. He's going to activate Kinmodo. He's going to bring out Arc Brave. That's fine. Alright. He's going to have a Knight of Creation. He's going to sack that off. Yep. So he's just setting up. He's just throwing cards around just for the sake of it. So right here, we just summoned Morphtronic Smartphone by banishing, of course, Radion. And since this is a special summon, we still get 1 more summon off this turn. And you guys will see what happens right here. So we're going to go ahead. And we rolled a 6, luckily. If only my last gamble luck was like that, boy. Alright, so we got Slingin. We got a Scopin. I think we also hit into a Radion. And some other Morphtronic cards. We'll go ahead and grab Slingin. Put him down. Now, Slingin's effect is just OP. I love it. Now look, right here, we attach another Double Tool C&D to Slingin. This now creates a lockdown. Our opponent is now locked down. If you cannot get rid of our Power Tool C and D, you cannot attack anymore. You're done. Your attacks are now null and void because of the lockdown. Because Double Tool C and D states yet again, during your opponent's turn, your opponent cannot select a monster other than the equipped monster as an attack target. So if you have Double Tool C and D on 2 different monsters, it creates a Dyna Lock of sorts. Or even the Red Eyes lock that we used to have way back in the day, which is a lot harder to pull off. So our opponent cannot no longer choose an attack target because they're both canceling each other out, not allowing our opponent to make an attack at all now. It cannot select anything. It's been locked out. So it's a very powerful combo, and I don't hear too many people talking about it. But for those of you that are bitching and complaining, oh, but the card don't give you a boost when you attack. Look what it can offer your deck defensively. Not just offensively, but defensively. Your opponent cannot do shit to you without dealing first with your back row. If they cannot deal with your back row, they're screwed. And Slingin right here, with this combo, with Slingin, it's even more disgusting because every time you summon another Morphtronic monster, Slingin can just send it away and destroy one of your monsters on the field. And just do that every single turn, and your opponent cannot stop you. They could wall it D you for crying out loud. It still won't matter because they still can't attack you. It's absolutely disgusting. And this is the reason why Dyna was initially hit by the nerfs, because of the possibility of a Dyna Lock. Well, now you have a Morph Lock. That's what I'm going to call it. I'm just going to stick with it. Morph Lock. So, as you can see here, and we're going to go ahead and just equip 2 of them to him so we can get over 3k. As you can see, Slingin used his effect to destroy. Then, boom, we went over it with Power Tool. And at this point, like I said, you could just keep going boom, 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 boom if you wanted to. I wanted him right here to attack me next turn so I didn't destroy nothing. I wanted him to try to attack me to see if the lock indeed would work, which we already knew it would, but just for the sake of it. And he couldn't attack me. So he was completely locked out, which was absolutely amazing. And right here, we're just trying to finish the duel off to be done with it. So, very, very powerful combo, guys. Wow. Really, really good this card is here. Double Tool C and D. Do not sleep on Double Tool C and D. And if you guys run into a Morphtronic matchup and you're trying to sit there and you're scratching your ass thinking, why can't I attack? Well, now you know why. They probably have you in the Tool Lock, I guess you could call it as well. I'm just going to call it the Morph Lock. But, hey, you call it whatever you want. It's a lock nonetheless. And it's very powerful, and you might see it quite often in the ladder, especially if people are running Morphtronics. If people start learning this strategy, they might utilize it. So keep a lookout for that. Hope you guys all enjoyed this tool tip video. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. And a big shout out and thank you as well to Ratchet as well in our Discord. And if you guys would ever love to participate in videos like this, make sure that you're active in the Discord, because who knows, I might ask you for some help, and you might be featured in a video in the future. So keep that in mind by joining us in Discord below, and subscribe if you're new, become an Impact player today. And guys, we are we are less than 500 away from 10k, so we are almost there. Very exciting, but I'm gonna get out of here. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Until then, peace.